All right, Basta. Hey, I got your email. Maybe I didn't understand your question of what you're asking me, but it doesn't really matter at this point. We have enough data here to work with, so I went in and cleaned up that sheet that you gave me, and then I got rid of the duplicates. And so now I'm just going through it and I'm verifying these numbers. So really, the whole point of this, and maybe I should have been clear about this from the beginning, is the whole point of this really is just to test the data off Zillow. I've never scraped data out of Zillow, so this is kind of a learning experience for me, and I'm having to test things to see if it's gonna if the data is gonna be accurate and good for us. So the next step here really is to verify what these phone numbers are. So the for example here in Denver, the phone numbers could be their office phone numbers coming in because we have a location MLS for office phone numbers, a location for their cell phone, and so on, fax, whatever. So I just want to make sure that these phone numbers are actually the first contact phone numbers for these agents. So far, it's looking pretty good. We got cell phones for the most part. Um, so after we test this data, and this data looks to be pretty good out of Zillow, I'm not going to have you manually scrape all this data. We'll just hire a web scraper to go out there and scrape all of Oklahoma City for these phone numbers, and then we'll run this entire thing through a phone validator to get the data that we need. So that's kind of the plan. So if you could help me really just with this kind of testing the data. So if you want to go to phonevalidator.com right here, I'll send that link to you as well. And it's really just pretty simple. I just want to test maybe, I don't know, 50, right? We can test the whole sheet if you want. And just copy and paste that into here and search it. And then just give me the results is all we're doing now. So uh, it takes a little bit, but looks like that one came up as a cell phone. So that's all we need to know. So cell. And then you go back to this, search again. And I can't run this bulk through here because it's such a small list. So we have to do this manually. So anyways, hopefully that makes sense. If you can help me with this, finish up this list, then we can kind of really get a gauge on what our data looks like. But so far, so good. Looks pretty good. I would say if you get, more than halfway down this list, and it's for the most part all cell phones, I would just stop and not worry too much about it from there because it's already looking like we're getting some pretty good data out of here. But it'd be good to probably do test half the sheet at least, if not the whole thing. I'll leave that in your hands. So, anyways, hope you're doing well.